All right, we're here playing some more Lorcana on Pixelborn, and I'm playing against my buddy Braden, and we're playing Amber Steel. The opener looks pretty solid. We're going to put back, I guess, a Grab Your Sword. I like Bare Necessities to be in the deck, so we're going to leave it in the deck for later. We have the Shift. We're going to turn one... I guess we're going to turn one Cindy, or we're going to, instead of Robin Hood, we can maybe Robin Hood on two. But I like just getting rid of Bare Necessities because I like it to just be in my deck. All right, cool. So we'll ink Stitch New Dog. I will say that New Dog has become significantly worse as a result of its Shift Rockstar being a prime target for Medusa. All right, well, this is awkward, but I think it's Ariel. Oh, I should have done Be Our Guest. That was my mistake. Because I want to shift next turn. And I don't have the whole new world. So I think just questing and then saving the Be Our Guest for ink is better. I should have had Be Our Guest be ink this turn. I just misclicked, honestly. My, I don't know. Playing poorly. All right, ink here. Gonna shift. Nothing's dead yet. So we'll just go Shifties on Robin. We'll quest for a bunch. Here we go. If I draw an Inkable, I can play Stitch Rockstar on 5, and it's going to be a little difficult for them to keep up. Unless they have Medusa early. I'm not playing a character on 1 or 2 is great for me. Absolutely stunning. I'm hoping to get some use out of this Hades. And I think I just go sing, ink. So go. Maybe I should ink the Stitch. But I think that this is fine. Because I'm just trying to gain some more ink here. And have Hades do anything. Queen's Castle. Not very scary, if I'm being honest. All right, so I am going to go ahead and ink this and play Rockstar. And if it dies, we have the Hades to get it back. And if we draw small stuff, we can chain off. And if we don't, we can Hades and chain off a little. Maui. Rude. Red. We do get to draw a card. That's sick. And we drew a heater. Alright, so we'll play the Hades. We'll get back Cinderella. And we'll cancel that. And then we'll whole new world with Rockstar. Giving me a nice looking hand. Compared to where we were a moment ago. And I think I'm just going to ink a Beastie. And we're just going to say go. But that was a pretty sicko turn. Our Rockstar is going to die here, one way or another. Medusa, yeah, I'm glad we sing. But now... Oh ho ho, what a good draw. Okay, so we can clear both their characters here without... putting a creature down. I'm not sure we need to. I'm actually kind of afraid of the castle. We can save Rockstar for post Be Prepared. Let's play an Ariel and see what we find. Found another Zeus. Along came Zeus. Pretty good. I think maybe we go after the Queen's Castle now. So let's play actually, we don't need to play anything. We'll go... Yeah, we do want to play this. And then we'll go Zeus. Medusa. I played this turn really badly. I'm just going to have to hope they don't have the Be Prepared. The way that he played with the Maui makes me think maybe he doesn't have it. And even if he does have it, we have a follow-up Rockstar, so we'll see. I should have gone after the Queen's Castle, though, for sure. Here comes the Be Prepared. Yep. Alright, so let's go... I guess we played the Beast, because we don't have anything to do with the Rockstar just yet. We want to wait till we draw like a 1-drop for it. But this Queen's Castle is chewing me up pretty badly, and it should be cleared, but I missequenced. Medusa making the Beast look embarrassing, if I'm being honest. I've been thinking that for a while now. Alright, well, let's play Raging Fire. Play Rockstar. Here we go. We can't kill the Dusa. Maybe killing Dusa with Zeus was better, just because we don't have anything to do with the Rockstar yet, but it's more ink efficient to play it this way, although it's likely worse. Alright, we'll concede. Alright, really need to draw a whole new world at some point there. Failed. I've already conceded, sir. Alright, I'm just going to keep this in. And be our guest as always, ink. Play Cindy. I'm going to play Kita so we can protect our stuff. I should have played in bodyguard mode. They don't have 2-cost hasters anyway. It doesn't matter that much. I'm going to play Beast as ink, I think, next turn. Alright, Cusco. Alright, let's go... Actually, Robin is better than Beast if I'm going to hold New World next turn. And I think I should... Oh, okay. I'll get the Storm Rage on. That seems pretty darn nice. We can sing that. Cusco dies. But they don't have anything to bounce. And we'll... I'm pretty good questing here. Now we can go Beast into Arrow Robin Hood, or maybe just play Robin Hood and Whole New World and not worry about Ariel since our thing might get shuffled away. Alright, well, now our turn is pretty nuts, so let's just ink the Beast. We'll go... I think I don't play the Aerial. I think I go 1-drop. Kill the Maleficent, and then sing. And then I can play 3 more costs worth of cheap characters or shifters. Alright, I think I'm going to save this as ink. But I'm going to definitely play this. We're definitely going to quest with this. And I'm just going to go ahead and play it because I just have 2 ink this turn. I'm going to take Friends. Friends over Castle. They got 2 hooks that don't matter. The Queen's Castle kind of matters. Friends are not casting this turn, probably. So maybe I just take Castle. Castle's like really easy to crush right now, though, so they can't play it for quite a while. Let's take Friends. We have a lot more hits than I thought, so I guess it's just right to always play that there. And I might have wanted to sing differently, so I don't know if I should have quested when I did, how I did. But now we're just going to quest a bunch and just let them kind of chew up our hand with little dinky dorks and hope that Kita protects. And this is honestly why Kita's in the deck, if I'm being honest. Alright, well now we're just going to grab your sword and then play Whole New World again, so... Should be game. They're too far away from the... Actually, maybe I don't even want to cast it. Maybe I just... Do I just not want to play the Whole New World? They get 2 extra cards, and I'm so far ahead, man. And I can play the Beast, or I can shift with Cindy. Shift with Big Cindy seems wild. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's this. Shift Cindy. And we go this many. we'll just say go. Just too many extra lore, too much pressure that they can't physically deal with at the moment. Crab. Crab. Alright, so let's go Rockstar, Beast, Robin, Whole New World. And then this will crush this. Nothing to play. We'll quest up. And then we have Lethal Quest in play. We get a free card off the Beast. Alright, great. Game 3. Fun game so far. Alright, we're going to put back at least one Stitch. Raging Fire. I'm going to put back the Zeus. And I don't really like the Gaston without a rolled up 5. And in this matchup, I know that it's just not even safe because of Pinocchio. Even though I have Kita. Alright. I'm mulliganing those 4. I'm looking more for a better 1-drop. The Lantern's great. The Lantern can help ramp me. Yeah, I guess it's always ink unless it's way late in the game. And we'll go for, I guess, the Robin Hood, so that they think that I have the shift. Maybe they'll play differently. Since I don't have the shift, I don't really care that much about it. And I could draw a Rockstar, so it just can always change, right? Alright, we can ink one of the 2 Kitas. Lantern. I'll play a new dog. I don't mind questing, honestly. It's like all trades. I don't want to give them crab value. I'll just say go. And also just puts more weight on this Robin Hood. They may like use some resources to kill it because they think it's too strong. Alright, well it's just going to be Bounce Rafiki. That's more than fine. And I'm glad I didn't quest because Mim would have made that a Sag. Okay. I'm going to play it up. And I'm going to play Cindy as ink. And so I go, I guess. I kind of want to kill this Mims with the strength of the Raging Fire. Maybe I should have just not played Kita at all, just saved it as ink. But we're kind of building up a board that's like maybe tough for them. Alright, we're just going to play Beast and hope that they don't have a way to do anything about it. Grab Your Sword is okay, it's just not quite good enough in this spot. Couldn't even cast it. I don't know why they lit up, confusing me. I still don't think I should quest. The only reason I would quest would be to have Kita bodyguard the Beast. And maybe questing with all of them is better than doing nothing. They go free kill here, free kill here. It's too strong. 2 free kills is too strong for not enough lore. And my damage might not even matter because of bounce effects. Another Merlin Rabbit. Alright, we can board clear with an ink. And then maybe I'll get lucky and draw a wheel. Alright, unfortunately, I guess we don't have, yeah, we have to ink Beast and we have to double Grab Your Sword. 2 damage everybody. They draw so many cards, but they're like not even they're not even able to Wrath next turn. And then Beast is already exerted, so we'll just go ahead and quest, and hope we draw a Wheel of Fortune next turn. Here we go. Stormray John's nice. Can help us clear out a Maui or something similar. Medusa would be scary, but Maui is much better for us. And we should get to draw an extra card with the Beast as well. So I'm liking the bodyguards the way that they've looked so far. All right, I'm gonna pay full retail. All right, we're gonna smush Maui, so they need another thing for the beast. We'll quests, and I think I'm gonna play this in bodyguard mode in case of another Maui, and I'm gonna ink Cindy, and I'm gonna hold on to this Cindy to maybe ink as well, because I can also loot away a weak card next turn. I'm expecting Be Prepared this turn, but instead we have a Merlin Rabbit, which is great news. And now, again, I'm just begging to draw a whole new world. Because we are so far behind on raw resources, but we're still in business with this beast. We're still churning. Alright, we're going to play the Rockstar. We're going to ink a Cindy. We're going to play and draw. So we'll go this one first, then this one. And we'll keep the Hades. Hades is a great follow-up here, and it can just get back to Ariel for next turn. I'm going to trade with the Mims. That way, if they do have just Medusa next turn, if they just have Medusa next turn, we'll be pretty happy, because we get to untap with either Stitch or Beast, both of which are strong here. Alright, Maui, that's fine. And he gets picked up. Okay, that's less fine, but we're still churning. We're still in business. Alright, we'll go Cindy. We'll go draw first. Then loot. Guess we still pitch. I don't know, man. Pitching a Rockstar feels wrong. I think pitching a Hades is wrong too, though. Let's just pitch Cinderella, and then we'll just play Hades. We'll get back maybe Ariel and dig for a whole new world. I like that, actually. Then we can go Ink Stitch, play the Cindy. If we hit whole new world, we can wheel. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We turn their 6 cards and my no cards into their 7 cards and my cards. And we'll quest because we're just pressing for damage now. Let's sure go. Alright. Prage. Even if they have a sweeper, it's okay. They don't have the sweeper, so we're just going to keep on chugging. Can't wheel again, but we do have a Grab Your Sword, which we can use to clean up some stuff here. Mims, bounce the Mims. Interesting. Alright, so I think the Schmoove is just going to be Carefree Surfer. And then we can draw some cool stuff. So let's just do that. Draw 2. Alright, I don't think we're going to need this Cinderella for any time soon. So we'll ink it. Can't play any of my more expensive things. I'll draw Storm Ray John. Now, I can clear out some of their stuff. I can clear just 2 medium-sized things. I think getting rid of the Deuce is great. So, why don't we go 2 damage to everything. And Storm Ray John. Kill the Medusa. And we'll quest. And here you go. And again, even if we get swept here, we have some really good follow-ups, including Hades into Hades Chain. It's one of the reasons why I like the addition of Hades to these decks. They help us fight longer games. I'm really liking this build so far. I wasn't sold on some stuff. I'm still not sold on the 1 Gaston, for example. I feel like the 4 Aerials is just enough. It's just, we just get to do it enough. Alright, Ariel down. Probably this Ariel going down as well. Okay, taking out the Cindy in case of the Cindy shift. I like it. Alright. Pretty easy questing up top. This one goes for 2. The rest is largely irrelevant. They only have 4 cards in hand, so I doubt I'll be wheeling anytime soon. I will, I think, continue to add to the board. So let's go Zeus. We'll kill the Medusa. And I'm going to hold on to this aerial for maybe a different turn. I'm going to check my grave, because if my grave may have something interesting to get back. And if it's just aerial, I think I'm okay just waiting to do the Hades chain. So let's just go Robin Hood. Quests. We're at 13. And I think I'm just going to ink a Gaston and say go. We have a lot of ink unused, but we are very ahead both on lore and on board. And so I will just wait for them to challenge me in some way. And if my Hades dies, my other Hades will just get back forever. And they're going to have to churn through that. It'll be pretty difficult. All right, and if I'm really hoping they go for the Hades trade here, so playing a Hades to get Hades back is free. And I don't feel like I'm overexerting myself when I do that either, which is really nice. Now he's considering inking. All right, Hades back Hades. This is what we were planning for, and we'll hold on to this again for when this one dies. And I think we just go quest and just push towards our victory condition. I don't mind just playing Cinderella. But that is probably worse than just playing another Robin Hood. Because Robin Hood's like a big dumb idiot, but it's not really that scary. This is dying. But after they play the first Be Prepared, then I will shove on my hand. But I need to make sure that one piece of spot removal doesn't detract me too much from winning. And instead, I'm just always forcing them to have face-up spot removal. I will draw a card. And the whole New World card is something else, man. So strong. I love playing with it. Okay, Mims into Bounce Maleficent. This is nice. I mean, this is not nice. We're not winning the game this turn. But we are putting them under a lot of pressure. And I'm just going to quest and play Ariel. Pick a whole new world just in case. And I'm just going to play a couple 1-drops, I guess. Here you go. Now, if we get our Hades killed, we'll just do Hades again. We have Ariel to sing Grab Your Sword next turn if we want. There's plenty of things we can do. The castle. Okay, they're only at 2 lore, so the castle is not very scary in my opinion. Pinocchio to exert something is not enough, and we win. Okay, no. All right. So let's talk about what happened in the games. So the first game I lost, and I think it was specifically because I didn't draw a whole new world. Do you agree? Is that a thing that happened?
I'm honestly not totally sure. I think what really happened is I think I was able to leverage just like the deck's inability to deal with locations.
Oh, that's right. No.
Pretty well.
Yeah, I made a really bonehead choice on one of my sequences with my damage spells, and I just like killed your Medusa after saying out loud, "I'm going to use this to deal 5 to the to the thing." And then the moment I did it, I was like, "Why did I do that? I had the Strength of a Raging Fire, which I was going to use to kill the Medusa instead, and I just did them the wrong order or whatever, and feels bad.
Second game, I think you were just able to apply pressure pretty much every turn in a way that I really wasn't able to efficiently deal with.
Yeah, I think that's one of the strengths of Amber Steel is you're not just pressuring on lore. You're pressuring on like singing songs aggressively, shifting aggressively, and a lot of those chain into the other one and just make for extremely lopsided games. And so you have just such a high incentive to like Pinocchio 2/2 and trade early with your characters and stuff. And like when you're playing like Pinocchio on 3, you're not, attacking, or you're not like drawing extra cards with your characters and stuff, and your friends on the other side, and developing your resources. And then we get to a spot in the game where you just have more cards in hand because you have been playing rabbits. And if I have Whole New World, we have like a really fun next like 5 turns. And if I don't have a Whole New World, a single Be Prepared just squashes me.
Yeah, I saw 35 cards in my deck in that last game. 0 Be Prepareds.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was literally like, okay, I'm going to make this play, and if he has Be Prepared, I'm going to do this play next turn. And then you didn't do it. I'm like, okay, so how do we keep squeezing? And we just keep cranking and cranking. We go trade when we need to trade. We kill your characters when we need to kill your characters. And then eventually we get Aerial or we get Whole New World, and we can refuel and still kind of play around Be Prepared at the same time. But it's obviously like something that is always on your mind as an aggro player.
Yeah. I think what I wanted to do in that situation is get to a high enough ink count that I can start I can like drop the Queen's Castle the same turn I Be Prepared, and then it's like now when I go play my Maleficent or my Medusa, I attach it to the thing, and then I can try to start. I can kind of passively start generating lore until like I'm not under that. I'm like kind of being the beatdown at that point. I'm like, you have to answer the Queen's Castle because it's inefficient for you to answer it. And
my characters are really small, and they do not attack well. And the opposing locations are quite horrible against me until they kill me. And I can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. So that last game, I was just sitting there like, how can I cantrip at any point just so I can dig for a Be Prepared?
Yeah. But I'm putting the squeeze on you every turn, and you can feel it like needles.
Yeah. There's like never a point where I can take a turn off to like Be Prepared, to like dig for Be Prepared. And also it's like I've seen 35 cards in my deck. I can't ink Be Prepared, so obviously there's none in my discard pile. There's none in my hand. There's just
I was actually kind of afraid. I thought the moment I wheeled, you were actually going to find the Be Prepared because you hadn't found one so early, and I knew that there were 100% casters, right? And so like I'm basically just giving you 8 looks to find it, and so there are times where like I have to decide like what does the game look like after a Be Prepared, and if I let them see a bunch of extra cards, like are my 7 cards going to be enough to catch you off balance and like put lethal pressure on you once again? And I think once you hit that like 14 plus lore threshold, every wheel is extremely dangerous, but that doesn't mean that the Ruby decks can't combat them. The Medusas are incredible because they stop my best 5s and 6s, and the Be Prepareds into another character. Just there's so many combinations of things that you can have also that that punish that.
And I think one reason I've been playing the flute version of Amber Steel songs lately, and one thing that is really
21 uninkables, Braden. Shame on you.
Honestly. One thing I do like about the flutes is on those positions you can have a lot more confidence because like sometimes you're just like I had a game recently where I just didn't have enough ink to play it out, but I was in a situation where I was like, I have a wheel, I'm at 16. If I hit 2 flutes off of my wheel. And if I had an additional ink, I would have won the game. And so I played the wheel to see if I just inked it on an earlier turn and I didn't ink, I would have won the game probably. Mm-hmm. And I wheeled, hit the 2 flutes, played the 2 flutes, went to 19, and was like, wow, or I played one of the 2 flutes, and I went to 19, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like you can just kind of like, this was against a Ruby deck, and I was just like, it's kind of crazy. You can just like, you get these instant war generators. So I've been liking that in Amber Steel lately.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, so this is an interesting matchup. Definitely felt the pressure of like Cinderella in my 1-drops. Yeah, I'm sure you noticed. I just ink my 1-drops all the time.
Oh yeah, I watch you ink your Rafikis, and I'm like, well, what are they in the deck for? If you're not gonna cast them, but it's Cinderella. The power of Cinderella, the threat of it means that any 2 willpower character is just in immediate danger from Storm Rages on.
The Rafikis exist to stop the queen, right? So like, if you go turn 1 queen, and you don't like shift the following turn, the Rafiki can if you shift onto the queen, then let Storm Mage on my Rafiki, that feels pretty bad. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like talking wrong there, but
no, you're doing great. But we're at the end of this video, so let's wrap this up.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Interesting matchup.
Yeah, and it's something that we'll talk about later on, I'm sure. I mean, Ruby Amethyst, most popular deck, most powerful deck for 3 sets so far now, and Amber Steel right on its heels as always. So, all right. Thanks for playing, Braden. We'll see you next time, buddy.